All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here, and hopefully you saw the last video I did with this young lady, Kaitlin O'Malley, if you don't know her. And today, I'm gonna show her how to get a really nice little waist. Actually, it's gonna be the other way around. So I have no idea what she's got in store for me, but you guys know me, I'll try anything, I'll work hard. So Kaitlin's gonna put me to the test today on some ab work. So let's see what she's got for me.
All right.
So for those of you who don't know, in 2005, I had a major surgery. I had my entire colon removed from a disease I had. And I had some subsequent difficulties with surgeries. I had a blockage, and then I don't want to bore you guys, but I ended up having 6 surgeries. All of those surgeries were performed right down my linea alba, between my rectus abdominis. And my linea alba essentially disintegrated in my fascia tissue in that area. So I had a very, very advanced surgery done where they actually pulled my abs together and they used stitching to hold my abs together. So from the emergency surgeries, I had a lot of nerve damage. It took 7 or 8 years before the nerve damage started to dissipate. I'm still not sure quite how it got better, but it is better now. But my abs are still pretty weak. So I'm real interested in seeing what Kaitlin's going to have me do today, because I do have that instability. You guys are probably going to see my abs, see me shaking a lot and things like that. But I'm up for the task, so I want to see what we're going to do, and hopefully this will help my abs get stronger. And I'm guessing you guys will like it too. So let's go.
Working pretty much all areas of the core, obliques, rectus abdominis, low back, doing a iso hold in the middle range of motion on the GHD, coming up with a sit-up, and then an oblique twist side to side. That pull just gives you a little bit of a stopper so that you know when you fully hit that oblique extension. And we're pretty much going till failure.
What, I get 5 or 6?
4.
4? Oh, come on, that had to be at least 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
I've had training partners that counted by 2s.
So John and I are going to do some oblique twists with some added difficulty with some movement of a wall ball. So I'm going to toss it to him. He's going to do a Russian twist and use a ton of momentum to toss it back to me. We're going to vary up where I'm standing so he can get some different parts of his obliques, different part of his core. Nice. Doing sets of 10. Good, back behind you. Good, 2. Last one. Rest. Nice job. Aim's pretty important on this one, so I'm really aiming to have the ball land right in the middle of John's body, right where his kneecaps are, so that he can really catch it, keep that momentum going, and then toss it back with as much power as he has. And this is a 14-pound wall ball. They have 20 pounds, 30 pounds, but it is a lot of torque on your low back, so keep it light in the beginning, and then as you feel like you're strong enough, you can go up in weight. So not only can you vary these with the weight of the ball that you're using, but you can vary them whether your feet are up, feet are planted on the ground. So obviously it's much more challenging if your feet are up in the air. The most challenging is your feet up and your legs straight. So we can do feet up and knees bent, and then or feet on the ground, which is what John's going to do to protect his low back. So last time.
Kaitlin's having me do a leg raise now. This is a little different technique than I'm used to with the legs split apart. But if you watch Kaitlin's form, she's really curling up her body real nice. A lot of people will do these and they'll just keep their abs flat. And that's a decent isometric contraction of your abs, but you're not really contracting your rectus abdominis as good as you can. This is why so many people say that hanging leg raises don't work. They actually do work, you just have to use the right technique. So I'm probably not gonna do these as good as Kaitlin, so go back and watch how she did these. But the point is to take your pelvic girdle and curl your trunk up so that your pelvic girdle is coming up toward your torso. So I'll try my best to do it right. Whew. There, see how she's curling up? That's what you want. She's actually stretching her abs really good, and she's curling her body up. Now, of course, this is going to work your hip flexors some. So don't think that you can eliminate your hip flexors. Just use that curling your abs up together, origin to insertion, is the key point to your rectus abdominis. Okay, set number 2. Curling that trunk up. So I got 7 or 8. Don't be as concerned about the number of reps you get. Be concerned about how good your form is on these. I'd rather see somebody get 8 perfect reps than 30 sloppy reps. So just do as many good reps as you can.
So you hold, yeah, it burns your shoulders. So you're gonna hold tall plank and just send your hips towards the sky. They're called pikes. Like John said, kind of a reverse V up. If you're really feeling it, you can throw in a push up in between.
Oh, that is hard. Oh my God.
So this is your bonus ab workout of the day. I'm gonna demonstrate these super slow. They're pikes, so you start with your feet in a TRX band, come up into a tall plank. You're gonna send your hips up, super slow, lower back down. So ideally, you would be totally vertical here. Shoulders are parallel. Head is right in between your shoulders, lowering slowly down, all the way up and hold, all the way back down, up and down. If you really want to get crazy with them, you can do them single leg. So imitating the move, like your opposite foot is in the band. So you're really just driving your hips up, all with the power of your right abs, right oblique, and a lot of right hip flexor.
Talk about how you breathe. How do you breathe during these?
So while I'm doing them, I'm gonna hold my breath to be strong. Anytime you breathe in, Valsalva maneuver, you're aligning your spine. So I breathe in and hold, and then come up, blow it out.
Blow out at the top.
Breathe in, exhale on the way down. Super hard. Tough on your shoulders too.
Why am I scared?
You'll be fine. Your face will break the fall. Drive it up. Good. Don't let your back arch on the way down. Nice. Good hold. Same thing on these. Good form over quantity. Nice. Nice. Good squeeze at the top. Good. Rest. Nice job.
All right, I made it. Barely. Notice I was on sets of 3 to 6 reps while Kaitlin was doing, I can't even count that high. But give that a shot. That was a really, really hard ab workout. And I want you to remind everybody where they can get in touch with you again.
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram at InvictusFit_, Facebook at KO InvictusFit, and my website is www.invictusfitness.co. So check me out.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Appreciate it. I don't know if I've ever done that much ab work in my life, but I need it. So thank you very much. And we'll be featuring Kaitlin a lot more. So give this workout a shot. I want to see how many of you out there can do that. Thank you. If you like that video, I know you're going to love my app, available on the Google Play Store for Android, iPhones, in the Apple Store. There's so much information on here, it's amazing. Training, workouts, hundreds of workouts, nutrition methodology questions, chemical enhancement, supplementation, client prep, and a Q&A button. Check it out.